What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Oh yeah, guys. So I am here in the overworld once again, making some empowered palace crystal. Yep. So we now have another block of that. And how do we split this apart? Uses on this thing is... yeah, the factorizer. So a lot of different blocks and, I guess, quote-unquote ingots have been changed. I didn't realize this was one of them. So the Dank Null, we talked about that last episode, that the Dank Null, if I put on my bar and I selected it, it would crash my game. Well, since last episode, there has been an update to the mod itself, not to the mod pack, but I went ahead and I manually updated my mod, or I updated the mod in my mod pack to the new version so I can use this thing again. The Dank Null is really pretty handy, especially with what I was doing and going to the Twilight Forest and searching for all the material. Unfortunately, I had to do without it, but it's all fine now. But I did want to upgrade this to the next version, the next tier, and that is the Mark II. So that means that we need 4 of these Dank Null panels, which means we are going to need about 2 blocks worth of empowered palace crystal, which we should have now. So if I put this into here, we should get the little bits. There we go. And then let's bookmark that. Cool, so now we need light blue stained glass, and we're gonna need 16 dark iron. Oh, we only got 14. Oh boy, I gotta go make some of that. Light blue, we do have a light blue dye. Let's get some glass. And I think you need 8 of those. Okay, very good. We come over here, we will dye the... did I just put all my glass back in there? What did I just do? I thought I kept 8. Glass. Give me 8 of them. Oh my goodness. I am failing with the inventory today. All right, there we go. So there is 8 light blue. We'll turn those into the panes. And that should be all we need for 3 of them at least. Well, I gotta go make myself 2 more dark steel. Again, the recipe for dark steel, we can do that in the smeltery. Let's get this over here. So the alloying recipe is obsidian plus coal plus iron. Well, that's really not that big of a deal. Well, I guess you could also put steel in there if you wanted to, but I'm just going to go with one of these recipes. So I'll go ahead and make up a big batch of dark steel over here, and then we'll continue on, guys. Well, before we get started on making that dark steel, I figured it'd probably be a good time for us to set up a way just to make a whole bunch of obsidian. Yeah, so we already have our cobblestone generator here, and we can take the cobblestone and then put it into a crucible that's on our heat sand here and melt it down to lava, similar to what we're doing over here. But yeah, this one we already have kind of set up for an automation. I was using that for making skystone. Anyway, this is gonna be slightly different. So we're gonna place a solid block. Oop, I need one of these. We're gonna place a solid block on top of there. And then I'm gonna take this piece of stone and I'm gonna chisel some bits off of it. So I think, is it left click? Okay, that, I don't know why that just lagged out a little bit. All right, so we got just a few bits. We don't need too many of them. 9 is probably gonna be enough. So anyway, what we wanna do is on the outside of this block, we wanna place down the bits. So I think you just right click, right? So that's on the outside on both corners. And we can do the same thing on this side. We'll place one here and one here, and then we can just get rid of this block like so. So what does that do? That will allow us to place a source block of water directly on top of this without it flowing everywhere. So those 2 bits here and the 2 bits on the other side is keeping that water directly on top of this hopper, or directly on top of the stone barrel here. So that's going to allow us to pump lava into here. Lava in a stone barrel with water on top turns to obsidian, and then with the hopper down below, it should collect it. So this is pretty much all we need to do. So if I open the floodgates here, we now are getting ourselves obsidian. As soon as enough lava goes into that stone barrel, yeah, we get the obsidian made pretty quickly, which is fantastic. Yep, that is what we're looking for right here. So this is essentially free obsidian. We don't have to do anything else. It's not real pretty and it's kind of in the way a little bit. We're going to be redoing the whole base at some point in the future. Yeah, everything that we have here so far is going to be redone. I just haven't figured out how I want the base to look yet, so we haven't really done anything as far as like making it look good at this point, but we will. Trust me, we will. But anyway, now that we have the obsidian being generated here, I can go ahead and work on our dark steel. All right, a bunch of dark steel has been made and it's taking forever to cast out, so I'm just letting the smeltery cast out stuff while I'm doing other things. I just made some empowered Nori crystal because we can just go ahead and upgrade to the next tier after we do the lapis tier. So I figure we might as well do that. We have enough of the dark steel on us right now. So we'll just go ahead and put those into the corners here. We'll do some of this action and some of that. All right, so there is 4 of the iron Dank Null panels, which should be the next tier after. So let's put in our Dank Null. Actually, I don't know. Do you keep the materials when you upgrade it? I guess we don't have anything important in here. So that's something we should find out. So if we upgrade this, does it keep the stuff? It looks like it still does. Because I see something floating in the center. So let's get the quest complete for this one. Yeah, so it keeps the stuff in there. That's really, really important to know. So we'll take the lapis, we'll upgrade it to iron. And there it is. So that can hold 1,152 items per slot, and it has, I guess, 3 rows. Yeah, 27 slots. So that's pretty cool. That's a bit of an upgrade from what we had before. I didn't even look to see what the next tier is. I'm just gonna throw away this white glass that doesn't mean anything to us. Bone meal or whatever. And glass. Yeah, we have plenty of glass. But the next tier, let's claim this, and we will. Yeah, when I was making the dark iron over there, there was a little bit of coal left over, and I cast it out just to get it out of the smeltery, and I made a graphite ingot by doing that. So that gave us the quest complete for graphite, and then we've had yellorium, so we got the quest complete for that as well. But yeah, back to here, let's claim the iron one. And the next is a gold tier. So what is this one? So this is aluminum brass. We have not made aluminum brass at all. More dark steel. Let's get rid of this and that. So aluminum brass, and then the diamond tier one wants us to have empowered diamonds, which, you know, I feel like we should just go ahead and go up the line all the way, huh? I don't think we have enough diamonds to do this, but we can sift for it. That's not a big deal here. And the emerald one wants the empowered emeradic crystals, which we can do as well. I think we have the emerald. Yeah, we have plenty of those. Diamond, not so much. We have 1 block. We have 0 diamonds in the system or in our storage rack here. So I need to go sift for those. And then we should have plenty of dark steel left over for us to do the rest of this, I think. 5 more blocks. Is that going to be enough? I hope. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade as far as we can go. We've seen how this process is. Let me do that and we'll continue on. Oh, hey, he's in the Twilight Forest again. Yeah, so we wanted to make the diamond tier Dank Null, right? We made all the way up to the gold tier one. And in fact, a weird thing happened to me. Like, we made all the way up to the gold tier, and then I came to the Twilight Forest, and then I went to go vein mine some cobblestone, and then my Dank Null was gone. I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. Like, I think there was some weird inventory desync thing happening. So, yeah, anyway, I went ahead and I spawned in a new one. So, like, the stuff in here is slightly different, but yeah, I went and I vein mined some cobblestone. We got some dirt in there and some andesite granite and just a little bit of diorite. But yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I, like, literally made it, and then I went to the Twilight, and then it wasn't in my inventory anymore. I went back and I looked, and I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. Just some weird inventory desync thing, I guess. But anyway, we are here in the Twilight Forest once again, because we are trying to make empowered diamond. Now we have 1 full block of empowered diamond. Well, I guess 9 of the empowered diamond crystal things. Thought that zombie sounded pretty close. But anyway, in order to make those, we need this stuff. The rodogs, it was this thing. Anyway, in order to get that, it says obtained alongside redstone when breaking redstone ore. So I went down into our branch mine that we have, like when we first come into the Twilight, looking for redstone, but there's no redstone that spawns there. But I do know redstone spawns in Hollow Hills. Generally, look at that chest. I know redstone spawns in these things. Oh, okay, so a ravine went through it. That's what's going on. Yeah, so we have some redstone ore here, and it looks like we can just get right over to it. I don't know how, like, common that redstone thing is that we need. But let's just kind of dig our way over here real quick. I'm sure everything's going to be just fine and nothing's going to kill us. I hear all those monsters inside. Oh, Yeah, the redstone is right there. You know what we could do? We can just throw some torches around and kind of light this up. Yeah, this wand is really, really good. That slime beetle might see me. We'll get rid of him. And then throw some more torches over here. Try and prevent spawning nearby me. That's the one thing that I care about. I do hear there's like I do hear there's a skeleton close by here. Yeah, this wand is kind of cheaty, but Botania also has a way that you can put torches. Whoa, swarm spider. Oh, and now I'm down here. Botania has a way that you can put torches on an arrow. I can't think and try and get away from these monsters at the same time. Yes, so this one is kind of cheap, but Botania has a way, or is a quirk, that you can put torches on arrows and then shoot torches similarly to the way we can place these at range. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get over here and try and get this redstone stuff like we're trying to get. I really shouldn't have to be that afraid of these monsters, to be completely honest, but if I can just avoid them, I think that's better overall for us. So we have not gotten any of those things. Let's just vein mine maybe. We got one. So we can do our one block that we need. Oh, and I was holding shift so my magnet didn't grab that stuff. Fire beetle. Whoa. Game, please. I am kind of curious what's in this chest over here. You can get some pretty interesting things from the Twilight, so I feel like maybe we should go down and see if we can get some of those things out of the chest here. Maybe we'll get something good, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Some torches, carrot, transformation powder. So that, I can't remember what that does in particular, but I know that transforms one monster into another type of monster, but I don't remember exactly what those types are. You know what I mean? I'd have to look them up. Okay, so there's another chest over here. Let's go over here and grab this too. What am I selected on? I want to be on, whoop, not that. It is alt click. I want to be on cobblestone so I can stack out of here. Seems pretty calm over here now that we got those torches, so I feel fairly confident just to come over here and just grab this. Aha, orb magnet, that's pretty cool. Peacock feather fan, and we get knocked down here. Oh, you ding guys. There's another guy after me? I don't trust this creeper at all. Let's just straight get rid of that guy. I don't know where the other skeleton shot me from. Oh, you know what? There is plenty of redstone around, isn't there? We should just come in here and grab this stuff. Just gonna put that in my offhand so I can quickly swap to my sword and take care of guys and still have the option for the bow. Another skeleton there. Another red cap. We good? Creeper, skeleton, spider. All right, I think we're good for the time being here. All right, some more diamonds. That's cool. Or actually, is that diamond? No, that's thorium ore. It lied to me. All right, let's try and get the rest of these here. Oh, that looks like that's a decent amount of stuff. All right, I think we might be good to go. Yeah, we have 5 of those. Decent amount of redstone. We got some chests. Did I finish looking in this one? That peacock feather fan, again, I'm not really sure what that does. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy the chest. Just so I don't get tempted to look in there again, because we don't need any of that stuff. Cool, well, that's pretty much all we need. Let's go back, let's go make the empowered diamonds, finish up what we're trying to do with our Dank Nulls, and get out of here. And now we're in the Nether. Yep. So the emerald one here does require us to have beryllium, which you get this dust. You smelt that, but you get that from mining coal. So I went back to the Twilight and mined a bunch of coal, so we have some of that. But it also requires us to have thorn vines and regular vines. But I think we can get the regular vines just fine. The thorn vines, however, you have to get in the Nether. We've had some bad experiences here in the Nether. I'm hoping we don't have any more. Frost, burn, ice. Yeah, thorn vines are pretty simple to get, You just need shears to get them, and then we should be able to vein mine these guys to get a whole bunch of them. I'll just vein mine all of these as well. Okay, so that should be a decent amount. 8? Oh, I thought we'd get more than that. Maybe vein mining doesn't really work too well on those things. Well, anyway, we have what we needed, so we can just get out of here. Yeah, I was definitely hoping not to run into one of those brute things, and it looks like we're okay that we didn't run into one. But yeah, so now we are on the very last thing here, making the last for emeradic stuff. So we can throw that there to get lasered. Very good. We'll put one of these here. We do still have to make vines, I think. Make them or find somewhere where they exist. What was the other item that we needed for this? Yeah, vine and then the thorn vine. Oh, wait, no, we needed one more item. What was the other one? Oh, the fluorite. Oh, you know what? I don't know if we have this. Ah, lapis. We might have some of that, actually. Let's take a look in here. We do. Perfect. Okay, so we had 2 of those. So we have the fluorite. But yeah, we need vines. Do we have vine? We don't have vines. Do we have jungle? No. We don't have jungle. Okay, well, I think the Twilight Forest and the swamp area probably has vines, so that's where I'm off to. And here we go. There's the emerald Dank Null panels going around our Mark 5 ones to make the Mark 6 one. And now we can hold a stupid amount of every single item in every slot. We get 54 slots versus the 45. So pretty much unlimited storage in this thing for all the different items that we could potentially put into here. And lots of space for adding different things, which is fantastic. Now this thing is pretty expensive for right now anyway, so I definitely don't want to like take it into high risk areas where I could potentially lose it. But for going branch mining or something like that, you know, we're gonna be gathering a lot of items and we just want them all stacked or thrown away or, you know, whatever, it's definitely gonna be part of my inventory for those types of situations. So now that we have that all done, let's put that away. There we go. Now that we have that all done, let's take a look at our quest book here. So we have a few of these that are complete. We'll go ahead and claim those. We'll add 35 more into here. And now we're up to 770 RAK. I think we need 778. That seems like the number that we needed, right? Flight totem. Yeah, 768. We're there. We have all the RAK that we need. Let's take it all out. 768, we have more than enough, guys, to make ourselves a flight totem. Let's do it. Okay, so we did that. We're gonna claim this. Quest complete flight totem. Now, how much does this cost in order to activate? 83 player levels. Well, look at us, we're at 95. Let's go. So now that we have the flight totem, we have creative flight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. This is what it's all been for. Okay, so now that we have creative flight, that's going to make getting around so much easier. Yep, doing things like this is going to be so much easier, but we've already done it, so that doesn't matter. But like expanding out the base, building all sorts of things. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay. Now, the only thing we need to worry about is if we ever die and then we have to reapply it. That's going to be fun. But really, at this point, slime sling, slime boots, hang glider, we really don't need those anymore. Oh my goodness, that's so good, so good. Well, now that we have the ability to creatively fly anywhere, the Nether is a lot less dangerous because we don't have to worry about running away from things. We are always able to just double tap space and to get away. So I went ahead and I marked where our Nether portal is. We haven't had to do that before since we haven't really been going around exploring the Nether all too much. But in a little bit of exploration around, I have seen that we have some Nether fortresses pretty close. I'm still kind of going off in new directions here, trying to see what else there is to see. But yeah, there are, what are these things? Foxhound, okay. Yeah, there is a Nether fortress that I saw that was fairly close, but I don't remember which direction I went to go find it. In fact, I think I saw that there was like 2 different ones that are pretty close. Maybe it was over here? Well, no, I think these are all new chunks that I'm discovering this way. But anyway, the real reason why we are here in the Nether is because we needed to get ourselves some Landium ore. And I saw that there was some, oh my goodness, now I just lost how I got back to my portal. I saw over by the portal there was some Landium ore in the ceiling. We might be able to find some around in different locations, but our portal's over here. Let's go back to the portal. Just right over here. And it was like just in the ceiling, actually, like nearby. Maybe it wasn't that. This right here. Yeah, so Landium ore. This we need in order to proceed to the Landia dimension. That should complete a quest just by collecting the ore. There we go. So we have this claimed. That's 5 more RAK. I think our next bit of RAK is going to be working on getting this sword here, which, does it say all the stuff on it? Yeah, so it has 8 attack damage, which isn't that significant, but when you upgrade it to the next tier, like that's when it starts getting really good and really overpowered. I mean, it has looting 3, it has sharpness 3 on it, and smite, which, I mean, I guess that's okay. But it has sharpness 3 and smite on it, which I guess is better, to be honest. It gives us an extra bit of health. It has some attack speed, and it's unbreakable. So I think that's what we're going to spend it on. 100 RAK really isn't that bad. I mean, we just got done spending like nearly 800 of it and collecting that. So we should be able to get this sword fairly quickly, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab this Landium ore and get out of the Nether for now. I don't think we need to spend much more time here at the moment. So let's put the RAK back in here. We have 7 in total, so we need to get ourselves 93 more, which I think will be doable at some point in the future. But anyway, so now that that's done, that was on the alpha section here. That should have unlocked... Where was the Landia section? This one right here, 2 Landia. Really, it's always raining in this dimension. If you remove biome tweaker, that is, of only 2 biomes, must kill undead near this block to get portal open. Place portal at least 2 blocks above the ground to see the portal beam. So this portal is just a single block item. So yeah, you need to kill an undead mob nearby it apparently. And it has to be 2 blocks above the ground so you can walk underneath it. It's like an upside down beacon, essentially, is what this thing is. So we need Landium ingots, we need Dawnstone, Enderium, Sapphires, and HOP Graphite. So there's some things here that we haven't done yet. Landium ingots, I think we can just go ahead and smelt our Landium ore that we have collected. So that's pretty easy. Yep, we have that here. Let's actually bookmark this thing. Okay. So HOP Graphite is a thing that we don't have. The Dawnstone Aspectus we do, and then Enderium is a thing that we haven't made yet, but I think we might be able to do it in the smeltery. Let's take a look real quick. So if we alloy Molten Ender, Platinum, and Lead, we can make Enderium, so that is definitely doable. HOP Graphite, though, I think that's a little bit more complicated because you have to make the HOP Graphite Dust, which you get by putting coke dust in an industrial squeezer, 8 coke dust into an industrial squeezer, and you get the coke dust by, you know, grinding up coal coke. And it looks like, according to this, the only recipe to do that is with the crusher from Immersive Engineering. So we're gonna have to make the crusher, and we're gonna have to make the industrial squeezer. And then to make the HOP graphite ingot itself, we just smelt the graphite stuff. So we got a little bit of stuff to do here. So we have to make 2 different Immersive Engineering machines. So the Immersive Engineering, did we not make the book? I guess we have not made the book. Engineer's Handbook. Engineer Handbook. No, I'm doing this wrong. Engineer Handbook. I saw it right there. It's this thing. Engineer's Manual, not Handbook. So it's a book plus a lever. Stick. 1 stick, 1 cobblestone. Is it lever or lever, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you say lever or lever? I know they both are the same. It's like potato, potato. But let me know what the proper way of saying it. Anyway, so heavy machinery, we need to get ourselves a crusher. So this is probably the first one that we need to worry about. So we are going to need 10 steel scaffolding, a redstone engineering block, 10 light engineering blocks, steel fence, and 8 steel fences and 9 hoppers. So I imagine that we're going to need a whole lot of steel. How are we doing on the steel situation right now? We have 24. I did end up cooking up another big batch of dark steel. We did not have enough from the first batch that we did, so I pretty much doubled our batch there. So we have a little bit remaining now. All right, so steel scaffolding. A steel scaffolding is crafted. You get 6 of them at a time. You get steel rods and steel ingots. A steel rod, you get 4 of them for 2 ingots in the crafting thing, or you... This seems like this is a recipe that shouldn't exist in Kappa mode, I think. So 2 steel ingots on top of each other give you 4. Or you can set up this metal press with 1 gives you 2. So why would you do it that way? I don't know. I wouldn't do it that way. I would absolutely do it this way, right? This and that. So there's steel scaffolding, but we needed how many of those? We needed 10. So I have to do that recipe one more time. So there's that, and this. All right, so there is enough of the steel scaffolding. So redstone engineering block, light engineering block. Redstone engineering, light engineering. I know we've already made those before, and I think we have one in here. Maybe not. Maybe I used one. Are those used in making the machine frames? I think that might be what I used it for. Yeah, it's used for making the machine frame. Okay, so we had 2 previously. We made 2 thermal expansion machines. Now we don't have any of these. The light engineering block is made with electrotine alloy, some aluminum plates, iron mechanical components. Yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're having to make loads of plates, and I don't really want to have to do this anymore. So maybe making a metal press to kind of automate this a little bit would be something that we want to do, or making a compactor. That would also be something that's doable. But regardless of which way we choose, like, the fact is our only power supply right now is this guy, which is producing roughly 88 RF per tick. I don't know, it's somewhere around there. Let's just call it less than 100. So we're making less than 100 RF per tick, but all these machines that we have require a decent amount. Now, people have said that I should make some of these generators from extra utilities too, because those things are good, right? Well, yeah, except for the fact that the machine block requires redstone card tier 2 and these advanced circuits, which requires this stuff and hyper diamonds and yeah. Anyway, that's not really something that we're going to be doing anytime soon, as I'm sure you're aware. So let's back up a little bit. Now, I know that there is Ender IO in here, and I saw that there was some quests for them, and in the quests, fairly early on, yeah, this right here, we can get to like the Stirling generator or combustion generator or enhanced combustion generator. So these are things that we might want to start looking at. Ender Ingot, this is blocking us from unlocking another quest, which we should already done. We already collected grains of bedrock, the grains of infinity. So let's take a look at this. In order to make this guy, we need a dawnstone plus a pearl. So I think we should be able to do that right away. Are we completely out of dawnstone? I thought we had some. I thought we had some. Maybe we have some over here. No, it looks like we don't have any dawnstone. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to make some dawnstone. We've seen that before. Just gold and copper, wasn't it? I think. In our melters. And we melt them and we do all the ember stuff. I'm going to make some dawnstone. I'll be right back. All right, well, I might have made too much dawnstone, but I don't want to have to keep making this stuff, you know, every few minutes or whatever. So we're up to 52 and it's still crafting a little bit more. We'll just let that do its thing over there. So we need a pearl. Let me grab one of these pearls and that. There is an ender ingot. That's what we need to complete this quest. Cool, so that's done. We'll claim this. And this one's done. We'll claim that as well. So that's 10 more RAK. So simple machine chassis is the next thing that's in our path here in order to do some Ender IO power. So let's take a look. Yeah, so the simple machine chassis does require us to have electrotine ingots with some iron bars and a green capacitor. So that's 2 red alloy ingots plus a grain of infinity to make that. So redstone, we need half a stack of that. No, a quarter of a stack. We need some iron, 4 of them, I think. And then we need some electrotine stuff. Again, I think it's the same amount, 16. All right, so we should be able to go down our elevator instead of crafting. We should be able to craft this like so, and then smelt them over here. Cool. Then we need ourselves a grains of infinity. And so here is that guy. And oh, you know what? I didn't make enough of the... I thought we only needed 2 of those ingots, huh? So electrotine. We need 16 more of those, 2 more iron. Do we have iron bars? We do. What was the other thing that we needed while we're in here? That's it? Okay. So that around this, and we smelterize those guys. Getting a whole lot of electrotine is definitely something that I feel like is going to be important. Same with redstone. So as soon as we can get into making agricraft of those, I think we should. I made the advancement. The third S is silent. What are they talking about? You say like chassis. Weird. All right, so let's claim that. We'll claim this one. So we made both of those items. That kind of feels like that's out of order because I want you to craft this, right? But in order to make this, to unlock this, you have to craft this before that quest. I don't know. That seems out of order to me. Simple sag mill is unlocked, and so is simple alloy smelter. And that's going to unlock us being able to make things like dark steel a little bit easier, I think. But I want to get down this path. This requires, the Stirling generator requires the simple Stirling generator. Oh, we can just craft this directly. I thought we had to craft this one first. Okay, never mind. What does this cost? That requires some ender ingots, an iron furnace, that simple machine chassis that we just made, blaze quartz, so quartz around blaze powder, easy enough, and infinity bimetal gears. So that's iron nuggets, iron, and grains of infinity. Now, before we start using up all of our grains of infinity, I want to see if there's a way that we can craft more of them. Oh, look at this. So ender crafting, using the ender crafter and alternators, you can craft that using obsidian, ender pearl, redstone, and ember. Interesting. Not sure we're gonna do that. I pretty much want to do this as soon as we can. That does require us to have tier 2 stuff, which means we need Prudentium, which means we need this Frisian ingot? Frisian? I have no idea how to pronounce them. I'm gonna stop trying. So yeah, we can't quite do that just yet. But anyway, let's get to this. So the simple Stirling generator, we need 2 more grains of infinity, and then we need some iron. Take some of those nuggets and some of this. Okay, so we should be able to make some of the bimetal gears that we need. Very good. So we have those. We have that. We need 2 more or 3 more dawn stones, which means we need 3 more pearls. Craft those up. So we have those guys. We have that. We need the quartz and blaze powder. Awesome. So the thing that we are missing right now is just this iron furnace. So that's a regular furnace wrapped with iron. We don't have any more furnaces. All right, so we have the iron and we have the compressed cobble. So there is a furnace and here is an iron furnace. So now we should have everything to make our simple Stirling generator. Harness the heat. Awesome. So we'll claim that up. And then the regular Stirling generator requires a machine chassis. And we can only do the machine chassis by unlocking the simple alloy smelter, which is this one. Okay, well, we got a lot of things here that we have to craft up in order to unlock more things, in order for us to make power. But let's just set this guy down for the time being and take a look at it. So efficiency 80%, generating 0 micro infinities per tick, which is essentially RF per tick. So it says that this makes 30 RF per tick, which is not that great. I think the regular Sterling generator makes a bit more, and you can put upgrades in it to increase the output, I think. Well, anyway, we needed to do these quests regardless in order to unlock more Ender IO stuff, right? So it's not all for nothing. But I was hoping this would be a little bit better, actually. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Yeah, we got some stuff going on. The big thing, we have Creative Flight, guys. This is going to be awesome. This will allow me to do some actual base building that much better. I've been kind of holding off and holding off. We're going to start thinking about how this base is going to be designed. And now that we have the Creative Flight, it's going to make it that much better. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.